Hello students, so today I'm going to cover the remaining topics of your chapter 11, that is air around us. So in this chapter I already given you two videos, and in that videos I discussed and I covered the topics what is wind, what is breeze, what is storm. Okay, air has direction, air has force, air has speed, that all I discussed in that video. Okay, now today I'm going to teach the topic that is air is useful. So that we all know that air is very useful for us, and the most important use of air is that we breath. What we breath? We breath oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. Okay, so, and except breathing, what are the uses of air that I am going to teach you. Okay, so first is that moving air, or moving air is called wind, that you know very well. Okay, so moving air or wind help us in many ways. How they help us? What are the uses of the moving air or wind? So first is that wind helps yachts to sail in on water. So when the yachts sail on water, then wind helps them. How wind helps them? For sailing also, and wind helps them that in which direction that yacht have to go. Okay, if you have seen any picture of yacht or in real, then you can you can observe that on that a cloth is on the in a stick, a cloth is applied void, because that helps the yacht to find the direction. Means that I taught you that how we are able to know that air has direction. So in that I taught you that if you want to know that air has direction, then what you have to do, just go and stand on a windy place, and in which direction your cloth will blow in or your cloth will fly, then you can easily understand that in which direction air is blowing. So same here also, in that yacht also one cloth is given. Why that cloth is given? Okay, because it helps to find out the direction of air. Okay, and in which direction the yacht will go, that it makes easy to find out. Okay, so first use of air is that wind helps yachts to sail on water, that help the yachts to sail on water. Second is that wind helps cloths to dry faster. Wind also helps the cloths to dry faster. Means that the cloths that are wet, we put that cloths on the roofs. Okay, and the sun and wind both helps the cloths to dry faster, because when the sun hits the when the sun gives the heat to the cloth, then what happens, that the water from the cloths evaporate in the form of steam, and with the help of air it goes up. Okay, so wind also helps the cloths to dry faster. You can observe that on a very windy day cloths dry very fast. Okay, so how it happens? Because it helps the cloths to dry faster. So this is the second use. Okay, now third is that wind helps aeroplanes and other things to fly. So aeroplanes fly in the sky. Okay, that we know that fly on the, means that what that need, they need. Okay, so their requirements. But wind also helps the aeroplanes and many other things like the kites and anything, they help to fly in the sky. Okay, to fly. So this is the third use or help, that how wind help us. Now next is that how wind help us. So Your next topic is that fourth one, that wind moves the blades of the windmill. If you observe a windmill, then you can see that wind moves the blades of a windmill, and a windmill helps to produce electricity and draw out water from wells. Okay, so the main thing is that first the wind helps to move the blades of the windmill, and after that a windmill helps to produce electricity and draw out water from wells. Okay, so this is the fourth use. Okay, now fourth, not use, help. Okay, so how wind help us? Now next is that wind carries the seeds of plants to far off places. Later these seeds grows into new plants. So wind also help to carry the seeds of plants. If you have planted any flower at your home, then you can observe that after some time from one flower, two or three flower can grow easily around that. Okay, so how it happens that when the wind blows very fast, it carries that seeds, means that it blow in the seeds, okay, very far away from that places, and after some time what happens that from that seeds grows into new plants. Okay, so in this way seeds are carried by wind, and after that it grows into a new plant. Now the next is that wind helps a hot air balloon to rise and fly. Right now I taught you that wind helps all the things to fly, so wind also helps a hot air balloon to rise and fly. So it just help the balloon to rise in the sky, okay, and to fly in the sky. Now the next is that air is used to blow instruments like flutes, trumpets and mouth organs. There are so many musical instrument, that wind means that air is used to blow that instrument. So if you have seen, or if you have observed anyone means that blowing means that flutes or trumpets or any mouth organs, okay, so that all are means that blow by air. Okay, so flutes, we know that if we fill the air, if we blow the air in that, then it starts means that sounds very means that piece and very musically. Okay, so that flutes, trumpets and mouth organs, they are blow by air. Air is used to blow these instruments. Okay, so these all are the things that you have to study, that how air help us in many ways. So these all are the ways that air help us, and these all are means that easy ways that how air help us. Now that is clear to you all. So now next is that Dabby's time. So here on your page number 80, Dabby's time is given. Draw a picture of any two things that make air dirty, that you know very well that what makes air dirty. So you have here two blanks are given, so you have to draw the picture of two things that make air dirty. So you can make that's very simple. You can make any chimney showing smoke. Okay, you can make vehicle showing smoke. Okay, so that you can make that's very simple and easy, and you have to write a sentence about each. So about means that each picture, about the two picture that you will draw, about that you have to write two sentences also. Here two line is given, so you have to do that one. That's very simple and easy, because you know very well that how smoke pollute the air, how vehicles pollute the air. Okay, so you can easily draw the pictures, and you can easily write one sentence about each picture. Okay, so in this way you have to understand these all. So now I think that air is useful, how air is useful, in which ways, that is clear to you all. And in the next video I will discuss about clean air, that how we can keep air clean, how we can keep our surroundings clean. So and what makes dirty to our surroundings, our environment, that all we will study in the next video, part 4. Okay, and this is your video part 3. So go through the video part 3 and try to understand the topic, how air is useful for us. Okay, thank you.